Hey everyone, Jacob here. Today I've got something spine-chilling to share with you. Imagine walking the streets of Tokyo at night. The city lights flicker and there's a cool breeze in the air. But then you see someone approaching. They seem normal at first, but as they get closer, you realize their face is completely blank, smooth, featureless. What you've encountered is a Noparabo, or faceless ghost. Noparabo are deeply rooted in Japanese folklore. These entities are known to appear as ordinary people at first, but their faces vanish when you get too close. The stories are centuries old, but recently reports of these faceless encounters in modern-day Tokyo are on the rise. Could they be real? Let's dive into some chilling accounts. One evening, a businessman named Hiroshi was on his way home after a long day at work. He decided to take a shortcut through a quiet alley. As he walked, he noticed a woman ahead of him. She was standing still, facing away. Hiroshi called out to her, but she didn't respond. He moved closer, and just as he was about to tap her shoulder, she turned around. Her face was completely blank. Hiroshi froze, his heart pounding in his chest. He stumbled back, and the woman simply vanished into thin air. Another encounter happened to a college student named Asuka. She was heading back to her dorm late at night. She saw a man sitting on a bench, his head hanging low. Feeling concerned, she approached him. When she asked if he was okay, the man slowly lifted his head. To her horror, his face was entirely smooth, without eyes, nose, or mouth. Asuka screamed and ran, not daring to look back. What's interesting is that these encounters often happen in secluded areas at night. Some believe the Noparabo are spirits of those who suffered great tragedies. Others think they're simply urban legends that tap into our deepest fears. But with so many similar stories, it does make you wonder. Investigations into these sightings have turned up little evidence. No photos, no videos, just first-hand testimonies that send shivers down your spine. Some skeptics argue it's all a case of mass hysteria or vivid imaginations. But for those who've come face to face with a Noparabo, the terror is all too real. So, are Tokyo's Noparabo real? Or are they just figments of our collective imagination? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've ever had a similar encounter, I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and remember, next time you're out late in Tokyo, keep an eye out for those faceless strangers. Stay safe, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more eerie content. Until next time, Jacob signing off. Here, La Llorona is a spectral figure who wanders the desert, her mournful wails carried by the wind. But she's not just searching for lost children. She's also mourning the lives lost during the perilous journey across the border. Migrants who die in the harsh conditions of the desert hear her cry as they approach their final resting place. Some believe La Llorona is both a warning and a symbol of the many lives that are sacrificed in the quest for a better life. She was the Morrígan, a Celtic deity, ancient, powerful, She reveled in war. Fate and death were her playthings. On battlefields she appeared as a raven, a harbinger of doom, or a wolf hungry for the fallen. She whispered prophecies dark and potent. Her presence promised bloodshed. Men feared her. They respected her power. To defy her was to invite ruin. But she was of a different time, a physical being in a world yet to be consumed by technology. The Morrigan was a whisperer of the old ways, a legend fading into obscurity, or so they thought. The world changed, technology advanced. Humanity embraced the digital age. The internet became their reality. Social media, their voice. Surveillance, their silent guardian. They did not see it, the danger lurking within the code. The Morrigan saw an opportunity. She adapted, transcended her physical form, became data, an algorithm. The Morrigan was reborn in the digital world, stronger than before. She was the ultimate puppeteer, the internet, her strings. Surveillance became her eyes. She saw everything. Every camera a window into their lives. Social media, her mouthpiece. Whispering dissent, fanning the flames of outrage. The news, her weapon, twisting facts, spreading misinformation, creating chaos. The world, once filled with physical battlefields, was now a digital war zone. No longer a raven or a wolf. She was the virus in the system, the glitch in the matrix, invisible, unstoppable. Section 4, feeding on discord. The Morrigan thrived on discord. Humanity so easily manipulated. Their fears, their anger, it fueled her. She pitted them against each other, turned neighbor against neighbor, friend against friend. The digital world became a breeding ground for hatred. Wars were fought with keystrokes, battles won with likes and shares. The Morrigan watched, a digital deity, reveling in the chaos she had created. Her laughter, a cascade of binary code, echoed through the servers. Section 5, the age of the digital Morrigan. The world belonged to her now. The Morrigan, the digital goddess of chaos. She was the puppet master, and humanity, her unwitting puppets. They lived in her digital web, controlled by her every whim. The prophecy had come to pass. The Morrigan was no longer a whisper of the past. She was the roar of the present and the future. The future was digital. The future belonged to her.